welcome to a Tuesday edition of TFO. I am the commish, the Raj, and you may have been expecting Lil Jimmy and Stryker, but they've got the vid and they are quarantined for the week. The vid being code for STDs. But it's okay. I have come in to fulfill the gaping hole that Stryker has left. And I'll be calling this Villains of Cinema versus the classic Yacht, Rock, and Rap, as an injury has occurred immediately as Cyrus the Virus goes down during the first play. Cyrus being replaced by Frollo, that hobbit. First and 10 for the Villains of Cinema. They come in 1-1 today. They're technically in the middle of their division. The Chicago Drunkards leading that division 2-0. Villains coming in 1-1, facing off against this classic Yacht, Rock, and Rap team who are 0-2 at this point. The Sunday Knights leading their division 2-0. And speaking of going 0, fourth down, there's the punt by the Villains of Cinema. Crisscross back there gonna make you jump. Not that crisscross. Side change and the classic Rock and Rap coming out, yachting it up. Oh, but Michael Myers getting in there. Knifes him right in the chest. 2nd and 18 here for the classic Yacht, Rock, and Rap. Gets it off in time, but could not jump up and get the ball. 3rd and 18 here. First quarter action. Steely Dan under pressure. Oh, he almost gets it over the line of scrimmage, but Michael Myers coming up with 2 massive sacks there in that drive. 4th and 20. Smoke it if you got it. Oh, my God. Looks like the Villains of Cinema have it. Right at the 1-yard line, taking the punter down. Ghostface handoff to Raj Al Ghul. Raj with the touchdown, putting the first points on the board for the Villains of Cinema. 6-0. Here is the Pats. And Finkel is Einhorn, and the try is good. 7-0. Stryker, Little Jimmy, I hope you get better from the crabs. We're thinking of you guys. Little Jimmy was excited about the crabs. He thought he was getting some seafood, and all he's getting is a 7-year itch. Steely Dan with the handoff there to Richie. Richie back to Dan. Dan with the ball, launching it to Crisscross. Gets it in traffic and keeps going. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Crisscross bringing it in, helping this classic Yacht, Rock, and Rap team keep in this contest. There's the kick. And it is good! So we have a tie ball game here. Frollo with the ball back there. The little hobbit gets it past the 30. Ghostface under center, handoff. No! The notorious B.I.G. getting in there. 2nd and 18 for the Villains. Ghul picks up maybe 2. 3rd and 16. Very defensive game this has been so far. Ghostface has an opening. Launching it across the field. Right into Candy's hands. Calvin Candy with the ball, running as fast as he can. Gets it into the Evil Dave zone. 1st and 10 here. The Ghostface killer. Looking around, taking it. No! Notorious B.I.G. getting him from behind. You keep your eyes on a gangster, or you get a bullet in the back of the skull. And Dr. Dre, we forgot about him. 3rd and 21 here. Ghostface back. He keeps it himself, or she keeps it himself. I don't know who's under the mask anymore. And the field goal team will come out here. This would give the Villains of Cinema the lead. Finkel, one of the legendary kickers, is good! Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. What a kick. And only to the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 here. Steely Dan back. Oh, taken down by Freddy Krueger. Krueger slices, he dices. He'll cut you into julienne fries. And Eminem gets it out of the end zone, learning everything that Dre taught him. 3rd and 6 for the Rock and Rap. Steely Dan with the handoff, pitch back to Steely Dan, and another sack, this time by Grandpa Joe. Cotton Eye, Grandpa Joe. And the classic Yacht Rock and Rap are able to kick it. Oates hauling that ball all the way down past the 40. The backup Frollo. And now Ghostface and the Villains take over almost at midfield. Quick pass to Douglas across the field. 2nd and 1. Hand off by Ghostface to Majin Buu. And Majin, one of the most prolific serial killers of our era. Or any era. Just count the Dragon Balls. And Ra's al Ghul keeping the ball, getting past the 20 right into the red zone. 1st and 10 here for the Villains of Cinema. Knocking on that end zone. Majin Buu with the ball. Couldn't transform fast enough. 2nd and 4. 3rd week action here as Dr. Dre picks up his 2nd sack of the day. 3rd and 13 for the Villains of Cinema. Ghostface looking, tries to force it in there. You try to force it in there, you get a sexual assault charge. Field goal coming up here. Finkel with the ball. And it's good! Finkel, 2 field goals on the day, 1 extra point, 3-0 on their kicks. Old McDonald is returning the ball. E-I-E-I-O. And look at him go. He must have had one of those McCafe coffees. He was all blitzed up. Steely Dan. Nerves of Steely. What a massive pass to Chris Cross. What a jump! Christopher Cross. I told you he'll make you jump, and he's not even that Chris Cross. Handoff here to Lionel Richie, back to Dan, through the middle, touchdown! Michael McDonald. Did Michael McDonald sing with Christopher Cross? It was like a federal law that Michael McDonald had to sing 1 song per album. Aside from the Doobie Brothers, he's credited on a couple of 100 songs, including backup vocals for Christopher Cross's Ride Like the Wind, James Ingram's Yeah Mo, Be There, Toto's I'll Be Over You, and Kenny Loggins' This Is It. Thank you, WGNTV.com. Douglas with the ball, getting it to the Tecmo Dust for the 1st down. 1st and 10. Handoff by Ghostface to Ghoul. Ghoul with the ball. Gets it to the 1st and a little more right to the 50-yard line. Ghostface back under center again. Quick pass to Douglas. Douglas in the middle of the field. 20, 15, 10, 9, whatever, 11, wherever he ended up. Under 2 minutes left in the red zone. Down by 1 point. The 2 field goals of Finkel gave them the lead earlier, but now put them down by 1. Huge pass across the field, but Majin Buu. Majin Buu! Too big! Couldn't get to the ball in time. Got to shed some of those pounds. Is Majin the bigger one? I'm not up on my Dragon Ball. Ghostface. Ghostface killer. What a pass block. 4th and 5, and Finkel coming back out. 4th time today, 3rd extra point, or whatever we call it. Oh, it's blocked! The field goal is blocked! And it's recovered by Eric Easy-E. 55 seconds, I'm joined by Baby Dick. Baby Dick, how you doing? Baby Dick's doing great. Interception! Not as good as the classic Yacht Rock and Rap as Dawson picks up the interception on the 40. 30 seconds left. Ghostface Killer has a man open in the end zone. It's Douglas. Douglas gets it at the 9. Can he get in? Touchdown! Chip Douglas able to pull it in. And the big pass by the Ghostface Killer. Who is Chip Douglas? Chip Douglas is an American songwriter, musician, and record producer whose most famous work was during the 1960s. He was the bassist of the Turtles for a short period of time and the producer of some of the Monkees' biggest hits. How the hell is this guy a villain of cinema? And the huge sack by the Leatherface, chainsaw and everything. And that brings us to halftime. Halftime brought to you by people doing the wave. Brought to you by cheerleaders. And obviously brought to you by Panties. The kick by Finkel. Oh, I'm getting word that I was reading the wrong Chip Douglas information. When you think Chip Douglas, you really need to think Cable Guy. I'll get you all the channels. Getting confused with these songwriters versus these villains. There's too much lap over. Venn diagram, if you know what I'm saying. Steely Dan with a massive pass to Eminem. Oh, the Slim Shady slips by. What a touchdown by the dark-skinned rapper. Because I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Slady. Nobody else is Slady. Who's Slady? I'm Slady. Oh, I'm Shady. What a quick comeback there for the Rock and Rap. Taking the lead back 20-21. A slobber knocker. Right before our eye. Oh my God, what a contest! JR, you got nothing on me, bro. 1st and 10. Ghostface under pressure. Oh, in the end zone, he got out of... Oh, wow. Barely getting the football out of the end zone. Dr. Dre with his 3rd sack on the day. Almost to safety. They got to get it to Gould. Pushes through the middle there. They cannot be caught back there in their own end zone. This could be travesty. It could be tragedy. Oh my God, it is. It's Dr. Dre. They forgot about Dre. 4th sack on the day. Safety. Now the Rock and Rap take a 3-point lead. A field goal lead, if you will. Michael McDonald. He ain't doing no backup voices, bro. Backup vocals. He's being a lead star here today, I tell you that. 2nd and 14 here for the Rock and Rap. Steely Dan with the ball. Looking. Eminem, bam, right in the middle of the field. He melts in your mouth, not in your hand. 1st and 10 here for the Rock and Rap. Knocking on that door here. Has a man in the middle of the field. Oh no, going down to the bottom. Trying to force it into crisscross. Couldn't get it into his breadbasket. Oh, Steely Dan avoids. Wow, what a touchdown! Michael McDonald. Huge catch. And Steely Dan put it right where it counts. Here is the point after. Lil Wayne with the kick. Little kick, and it's good. We got a 10-point game here as the Rock and Rap trying to set sail. Frollo, The backup coming in, trying to do as much as he can. 1st and 10 here for the Villains of Cinema. Ghostface Killer. Under pressure, quick pass, almost an interception. He needs to take his time. It's hard to see out of that mask. Ghostface handed off to Boo, but Boo not able to get around. Oh my goodness, just too much. I'm telling you, he needed to evolve. He needed to shed some of those pounds. And the pink puff is being taken off the field. Frollo doing double duty now. Frollo looking to secure his spot as a villain. Big time pass to Calvin Candy. Oh, diving catch pass the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. Handoff, no. Ghostface keeps it and gets another sack. 5th on the day for Dr. Dre. Big time sacks by the Drester, the Dre-a-Rooney. Ghostface looking, and he took too long as Big Daddy Kane erupted the fire and flames around him. The Undertaker fell off the Hell in the Cell. Ghostface handing off the ball to Frollo, but the judge can't get much going there, and so this is going to result in a punt. Cannon punting to Crisscross, the Christopher, but he's in the, oh, wow, they're saying that it was not in the end zone. I think his foot was back there, but that puts the Rocket Rep back about at the 5-yard line almost. Oh, and a massive sack safety. Michael Myers, 3rd or 4th on the day. 8-point game now. 2 safeties, 1 for each team. And now the Villains of Cinema with the ball at the 50-yard line with 1:08 in the 3rd quarter. A lot of time. Whole quarter to go. Down by 8. Ghostface got a man open on the Tecmo Dust. Quick pass. Oh, it's blocked again. This classic Yacht Rock and Rap D-line. They are good at the hops. Ghostface with the handoff to Razagul, who doesn't even get it back to the line of scrimmage. 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11 here. Pressure. And Dr. Dre, I can't even count. I don't have enough fingers on one hand to tell you how many sacks Dr. Dre has on the day. Definitely a leading sacker in the league. Some people take them 6 weeks to get 6 sacks. Dr. Dre just needs to play. 1st and 10 here for the Rockin' Rap, trying to extend their 8-point lead. Steely Dan, massive pass. Incompleto. 2nd and 10 here. Steely Dan. Got McDonald. Oh, why'd he throw it up there? He had a man open all the way down the field. I think his eyesight's going out. You got to remember, these classic Yacht Rock and Rap guys, they're getting old. You know, they probably need bifocals at this point. Need a walker. And we ain't talking to Texas Ranger. Almost a second boofed punt there, but Oates able to get it off. The judge, Claude Frollo, not making much happen. Coming in here from the Disney universe. I believe that's Quasimodo. Is that right? Hunchback of Notre Dame. I know him from the Kingdom Hearts series. 3rd and 18 here for the Villains of Cinema. Still down by 8. Giving it to Ghoul. Trying to get a few yards. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 15. Oh, my. This could be disastrous, especially with the handoff to the judge. Frollo, can he get it? No! No good! And they're going to turn over right at the 30-yard line. They felt they had to go for it right there. I don't know why. Maybe they're afraid of this offense clicking. Look at Steely Dan not waiting for anything. Taking it himself right to the 12-yard line. 1st down. Rockin' Rap knocking on that extended lead. Steely Dan under pressure. Huge pass. Ooh, almost intercepted, but luckily the offender got in there, got a hand in there. 2nd down here, Dan with the handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. He's got a man open in the back. McDonald had a farm. Win. Rockin' Rap Touchdown by Michael McDonald. Steely Dan leading this troop now. Point after. And it's good, a 15-point lead. 3 scores for the Villains of Cinema. They have 3 minutes. It's plenty of time. They're going to need a little luck, and they're going to need the judge here to not do that. 1st and 10 on the 30. Ghostface back. Right to the middle. Douglas has the ball. Chip Douglas wants to install your cable. He just wants to give you a free package, and maybe we can go to Medieval Nights and have a turkey leg. That's what I want, damn it. I've been to Medieval Nights. That place is bomb. Easy E with a sack now. How many sacks have the Villains of Cinema relinquished this game? Ghostface just getting slammed everywhere. Oh, Candy couldn't pick it up. 3rd and 19 here. 2:08. Wasting a lot of time are the Villains of Cinema. Short pass to Dr. Fackler. And Fackler, it's a 20. Almost to the 15. Villains pulling all the villain names they can out of the hat to try to make something happen here. 140. Ghostface with the ball. He's got a man across the field. Quick pass. Touchdown! Calvin Candy right in the middle of the field, waiting for the ball. And Ghostface putting on the Waz Up mask and getting that ball right into his breadbasket. Oh, a second blocked field goal from Finkel. Here is the onside kick. Oh, right into the hands of Little Richie. Little Richie getting around. Gets to about the 40-yard line. A 9-point game now. Steely Dan with the handoff to Eminem. Eminem. Oh, he got a bump. And I ain't talking one of those Coca-Cola bumps either, brother. Dan with another handoff. They're just trying to get that clock to go down. Eminem holding on to the ball. His knees are weak. His arms are heavy. 3rd and 3 here. We're almost done here. Here's the handoff by Eminem. 1st down. 31 seconds left in this game. Rock and Rap essentially have this all booked up, but they want more. Steely Dan. Oh, he tried to take it himself. 12 seconds left in the game. The final play of the day. And that's it. The Villains of Cinema taken down by a classic Yacht, Rock and Rap. Rock and Rap picking up their first victory of the season, moving to 1-2, and the Cinema dropping to 1-2. Both quarterbacks 279 yards on the day. Looking at the numbers by itself, you would believe the Villains of Cinema came out with a victory. But that is not the case. The classic Yacht, Rock, and Rap defense able to hold. And in my opinion, the player of the day, Chip the Cable Guy, Douglas, coming in, making some work happen for the Villains of Cinema, but not enough. Not enough as the classic Yacht, Rock, and Rap team of Marshall, Eminem, Steely Dan, Crisscross. Hell, you know who the real player of the day is. It's Dr. Dre. Don't forget about Dre, baby. I don't think the Villains of Cinema will. Not anytime soon. Well, that's it. This has been Little Jimmy's Tuesday Kickoff. Jimmy, Striker, get well. Hit the ointment. The STDs won't define you because we know you both define what an STD is. I love y'all. And thank you. We will see you next. Checkmate.